Bonjour Scorpio and welcome back to my channel. Claude here. Thank you for joining me for your mid-November tarot reading. I hope you're doing well and that you've had a good month so far. Now, as always, the cards I use are listed in the description box below. I reviewed all those decks, so if you fancy chilling out a little bit with me and looking at tarot decks, then, you know, it's in the description box below. So I'm going to start by putting out a main energy from this tarot deck. And obviously, please do remember, those are general readings. They will not resonate with everybody, so just take what applies. So what's the main energy for my Scorpio Aquarians, please? So your main energy is the Four of Swords. Alright, so swords being the mental realm, four being strong foundation, stability. This talks about taking some time out to carefully consider a situation or a relationship or an event. Maybe, you know, switching off from social media, resting a little bit. You may feel a bit burnt out. Otherwise, some of you may feel a bit stuck. You may feel like you are in a box and you are trying to get out of it and you can't. You're fighting against constraints, you know, because there may be rules or laws that stop you from doing what you want to do. Obviously, we're going to use the tarot to clarify, but take what resonates. This is the main energy. So let's clarify those messages. Okay, so under the cups we have the Six of Cups and the Emperor. So six is harmony, cups is emotional realm. So with the Six of Cups you may be reminiscing on the past with this Four of Swords energy here. And this may have to do with somebody who represents the Emperor, which is fire energy. Doesn't have to be, obviously, you know, there are many Scorpios on this planet, so take what resonates. But the Six of Cups, generally speaking, talks about happy time, and it could mean a long-term relationship, someone you have history with. It could be a deep friendship, doesn't have to be romantic necessarily, and this person could be this Emperor. This is just the energy of the card, okay, no genders attached in my readings. So the Emperor, again, this is a number 4, you've got 2 4s, represents strong foundation and stability. This is somebody who knows how to conquer, know how to build empires, so knows how to plan. There may be a bit of rigidity with the Emperor as well, or maybe a bit of forcefulness that comes from the fire aspect of the card, but someone who is very action-oriented and who will go for whatever they want. Now, as I said, this could be you taking action, or this could be you evaluating a situation, a long-term relationship with somebody you've known for a long time here. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords. Sorry, it's written in French, it kind of threw me. The Ten of Cups. And the Ace of Cups. Nice. Then we have the Two of Cups. That's a lot of cups. The Empress. So now we have a divine counterpart, because remember in the cut we saw the Emperor. And we have the High Priestess. So 2 major arcana here. And as I was saying, this is your Emperor card that was at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm really getting the feeling that we are dealing with a partnership of some kind that you are assessing with this Four of Swords. You need to take time out to assess. It doesn't have to be a romantic partnership, although it can well be, so take what applies. But with the Two of Cups, this is the partnership cards. Okay, 2s represents decisions, crossroads, but also partnership because it's with the emotional realm here. This is someone who's significant in your life. And we have this Page of Swords. Now the pages represents messages, news, new direction. The Page of Swords, being in the mental realm, is somebody, again, no genders attached, who is going to do research, who's going to try and get all the facts and the data necessary to ascertain a situation, in this case a partnership. There could also be a little bit of going on social medias and trying to find out about this person. Now, if you're here for work, this could well be someone powerful in the place of work doing some research on the internet, trying to see if they want to hire you or not, okay? Or someone who wants to go into business with you and they are looking at you, basically. You can also reverse the situation. It may well be you taking the time out to assess, as the Emperor, a partnership with somebody. So take what resonates. But it could also be news coming your way regarding this partnership. And then we move on to the Empress and the Ten of Cups. Now this is a beautiful combination because the Ten of Cups is the emotional fulfillment card. This is the completion of the cycle. This is having it all emotionally. And it's also being in the moment, being grateful for it, understanding that you've got it all. And the Empress, she's ruled by number 3, which is growth and expansion. The Empress represents fertility, growth, expansion, lacking for nothing. So this could be literally the birth of a child. This could also be the birth of a new business, the birth of a new project, whatever the case may be. But it's time of incredible fertility that's going to bring you this, happy ever after kind of emotional fulfillment. So again, as I said, if you hear romantically, this can also be meeting your soulmate. I'm sorry, I'm struggling with my English today. The French is coming out. I'm sorry. But this could also be you being in a long-term relationship and you hear that your partner's pregnant. Or you're pregnant, you find out that you are pregnant. This could be that. It could be a business proposition, the birth of a new partnership. So take what resonates. And this is a brand new beginning for you. This is something that's, I'm getting the message of next level. So if it's a relationship that you've been in for a long time, this is the next level, and it has the potential of making you incredibly happy. If it's a business opportunity, same thing, next level, your job, your career. This is a very promising card. The Ace of Cups can be also the renewal of relationship. So if we were talking about a relationship that you've been in for a long time, with the Six of Cups we saw in the cut, this could well be something to do with that, revitalization. There may also be, with the Page of Swords, someone presenting you an apology and things being patched up. And the advice is to trust your intuition, with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a major arcana, so it's a big energy, longer term energy. And the High Priestess channels messages from the spirit world into the physical world. So this is a card of being attuned to synchronicities, bearing in mind your spirit team may give you downloads through dreams, through songs on the radio, things that you see on the TV, whatever the case may be, and trusting this, really going with your gut, because things are hidden and you may not be aware of them, because the High Priestess also talks about things that are hidden, and in order to see them or feel them, you need to be in touch with your intuition and trust it. And that's why you have this Four of Swords energy right here, which is, I said to you, you need to take a step back and assess a situation and take the time for yourself. Now, if this is you, this Emperor, you're going to be, if you're not right now, but you're going to be very sure of yourself. You're going to know what to do. This is somebody who doesn't doubt. So this was an extra message, and I thought I needed to say it. So what else do we have for my Scorpio Querents, please? But this looks to be, the next 2 weeks really looks to be high on an emotional content. Emotionally charged is what I'm trying to say to you. All right. So we have Temperance, another big energy. the Fool, another major arcana, and the Eight of Coins. Okay, so Temperance, Fool, and the Eight of Coins. Temperance, the card of moderation, the card of patience, and also of alchemy, mixing two substances and creating a brand new one. And this is very important because you've got the Empress, and I was telling you about growth and fertility, and this could well represent the two partners in the partnership creating a brand new beginning, whether this is a child, which would be literal, you know, creating a third material. Sorry, my French is really in my head at the moment. You understand what I'm saying. Creating a third being, obviously, is going to be different and at the same time part of each of you. If it's a business association, same thing, you know, the business becomes your baby, and this has elements of you and your partner. And with the Fool energy, there is this childlike energy, which is why I'm really getting the vibes of some of you. We're talking about having a baby. But if it's to do with a relationship, this is also understanding that appreciating somebody for how different they are from you, so that your love becomes the third element, the brand new unique things that comes out of your relationship, and taking the leap of faith, really embracing this brand new beginning, because the Fool energy really is not bringing baggage with you. It's always represented with a small bag. It's that energy, you know, kids don't have baggage. They look at everything with wonder because everything is new to them and they've not been hurt yet. And so this is really giving this new beginning, whether it's a relationship, a child, or brand new business, giving it a clean slate, like a new beginning with no preconceived ideas, is what I'm trying to say to you. And know that this is going to require work, but that things are going to move forward, because 8 is a number of advancement in any suit, which I like number 8. It's also a very highly spiritual number, as above, so below, and you can look it up. It's really interesting if you're into numerology anyway, like me, if you're a geek. But the 8 of Coins is that practical earth energy. This is working diligently and patiently, and there is again the word patience twice. Working diligently and patiently at something and seeing the growth, seeing things growing and going into the right direction, because you have a sense of directions, because you're putting your time, effort, energy and focus into this thing. And embracing it with the Fool energy, really embracing this brand new thing. It's going to be very, very positive for you. So I'm now going to close out your reading by drawing an animal spirit card. Now, you may see this animal in real life, but if it's an exotic animal, it may appear on a TV, in a magazine, on a billboard. You may hear about it on the radio. So, and obviously I encourage you to look it up as well. So this animal will be with you for the next 2 weeks. So let's see what we've got for you. Now we'll read from the guidebook so you get the full guidance as well. Now your animal spirit is the squirrel. So play and resources. Right, let me grab the guidebook. Okay, I've got it. So I'm going to hold it so you can look at it. I run, I dig, I hide. I sit on my hind legs listening to the voices of my companions. I bring joy to those who see me. I am there to remind everyone that there is joy everywhere. An open and artistic mind makes work easier. The squirrel is always very busy running up and down trees, finding nuts, acorns and berries to hide for its food reserves, playing and even chatting with its companions. In fact, it has a very recognizable sound that recalls incessant chatting. It is used to alert others of dangers or to drive away unwanted guests. Its name in Greek means one who makes a shadow with its tail, and other than referring to its physical characteristics, it suggests the animal's cheerful spirit, which stands for itself. Scandinavian mythology has the squirrel Ratatosk, who runs non-stop up and down the cosmic tree, transmitting messages from the serpent that lives between its roots to the eagle that is found on the highest branches. In its apparently uninterrupted game, the squirrel prepares for difficult periods and delivers vital messages, and might even reinvent them a bit. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. I have also done readings for November under your tarot birth cards. If you don't know how to work it out, I will leave you a card here or here, and you can then find your reading for the month as well, which should give you a more complete picture if you look at your sun sign and your tarot birth cards. So I hope I'll see you there. I wish you a wonderful end of the month, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.